All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the launch. My name is Dionys Kalumiana. I am your master of ceremony. Welcome to the 1M 1P launch. I'm super excited. How are we? All right, Zambia, we there? All right.
We
Hello,
are
everyone. Are we
here.
there? Wow, I'm super
We're here.
excited.
We're here.
Do we have Zimbabwe represented? Zimbabwe, are we there?
Is available.
Let's make a JCI noise. All right. All right. Wow, I'm super excited. Rwanda, where are you? Can you wave your flag? Are you there? Wave your flag.
Yes.
Wow.
We are there.
Wow. Accra, are we represented?
Yes, we are represented.
All right, Ghana, I'm super excited. This is a big event, and wow, I'm super excited. Thank you very much to everyone that has been part of this 1M 1P AI lab. I'm super excited. My name is Leon Stwala Kalumiana. I am going to be your master of ceremony all the way up until we successfully launch this event. Trust me, we are going to enjoy. We are going to enjoy the launch. It's something which is big. And once again, thank you very much to Rwandan NP as well as the entire team that have been part of the 1M 1P launch. Of course, I'm the media director for JCI Zambia, as I've already alluded to. All right, right about now, we are going to quickly go through our traditional welcome of JCI Creed, the vision, as well as the statement. Mike from Zambia, are you there? The treasurer for Mike from Zambia, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to call upon right about now Mike from Zambia just to lead us through the creed. Mike?
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Mike Mzoka from JCI Zambia, acting as the national treasurer for JCI Zambia. So let's continue with the creed. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to humanity life.
The brotherhood of man, the sovereignty of
Transcend the
nations.
sovereignty of nations.
That
That
But economic justice can best be won by free men through free enterprise. That government should be of laws rather than of men.
The earth's
That
great
Earth's great
treasure
treasure lies in human personality.
that
That service to humanity is the best work of life.
our mission is to provide leadership development opportunities that empower young people to create
And create positive change.
Our vision is to be the foremost global network of young people.
global network of young leaders.
Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. A big hand. That was Mike from Zambia. He is actually the treasurer for JCI Zambia. All right, right about now, we are quickly going to. I'm going to call upon Rwandan NP to just come on set and just, of course, explain to us. We want to know more. How did you come up with the 1M1P? How did you come up with the 1M1P AI lab? We just want to find out more about it. How did you come up with it and so forth? In the welcoming remarks, a big hand to Rwandan MP.
Thank you so much, Leon, for the welcome. And hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing good from everywhere you're joining from, every part of the world. And it would be great for us to see where you're joining from. You might not be joining from Zambia or Zimbabwe or Accra in Ghana or even Rwanda. So please do share with us on the chat where you're joining us from today. We'll be glad to know. Once again, welcome everyone to the One Ham, One P launch. I'm sure you might have been wondering what exactly is One Ham, One P. So it is a shortened form for One Member, One Project. And this is an initiative that has been co-created by JCI Rwanda, JCI Zambia, JCI Zimbabwe, and JCI Accra Royale in Ghana. Now, about 2 years ago, I was a local president in one of our local chapters in Rwanda, and I had a lot of interaction with our members, and I realized that many times there's a lot of struggle in creating projects, not just any kind of project, but project that is impactful, that is innovative, and you could run. Now, usually people will need to go through a whole lot of training, for example, project management, fundraising, collaboration, creativity, a whole lot of training for you to be able to successfully run programs or even projects. But then we have limited time, limited resources, limited trainers. So what can we do to make or help our members to be able to create projects and to be able to run them and be able to build high level skills that could really help them to continue to lead in their profession, to lead in their own lives, and to actually impact their communities? And so that was one of the reasons why we came up with the One Ham, One P. And actually, the One Ham, One P AI Lab helps our members to be able to create innovative projects in just 15 minutes. And we're going to be testing it out today. And so what this does is not just for you to be able to create projects, but to be able to create projects that answers to the goal and the vision of each of your countries, that answers to the goals and the vision of the African Union, the answers to the goals and the vision of the United Nations. Now, when you talk about all of this, it means that your project is making impacts in your country, in your community. It is making impacts across the continent of Africa, and is also making impacts globally. And that's what this tool does. But beyond just the fact that your project can make impact across these places that I've mentioned, this tool also helps to connect you to people who are JCI members across these countries. So as you're trying to build your project, you can actually ask this tool to say, hey, tell me about a member somewhere in Zambia or somewhere in Zimbabwe who I can co-create this project with. And you actually connect with that person, telling you the skills that they have, and that connection happens. Also, there is a possibility to co-finance your project using the One Ham, One P AI Lab, because even fundraising skills, writing those hard proposals, these two can also help you to actually craft your project in connection to any proposal that you're trying to write. So I'm not going to say much, but I just want to welcome all of you to the One Ham, One P launch. And actually today as well, where you're going to be testing out the One Ham, One P AI Lab itself. And we cannot wait to see all the beautiful projects and all the innovations that you're going to build out from here. So thank you so much, and welcome again, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, NP Rwanda there. So before I let you go, I'm super excited just to hear the history, how it came about. But before I let you go, I know the members are saying, but why? Did JCI headquarters, everyone, even other presidents from other country accept this 1M, 1P? So I will also call you back, NP, to just maybe bring in one or two leaders from various countries, Zambia and other countries, to just maybe just shed more light and tell us why they said yes to 1M, 1P.
Thank you very much. Like I said, this has been a collaborative effort between these three countries, and I would like to start with NP or Zimbabwe. Daniel, to take the floor and share why they decided to say yes to this, and all our other partners as well would have something to share. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, NP Fash, and thank you, Leon. I think the show has started very well. Firstly, I would like to apologize. I won't be switching my video on because of my lighting. It's not that good. But okay, coming to the business of the day. Why we said yes, I think for starters, I'm happy. I'm happy that what started as a conversation has got us to this stage. And I believe that this will be a game changer in how we do our projects in JCI and how we make impact in the community. Because as young people, as young leaders, I believe that we need to move with times. I think everywhere you go at this moment in time, people talk about artificial intelligence, people talk about AI, how people are digitalizing and digitizing the way they do things. And as JCI, as a global network of young leaders, we really need to show by example, lead by example, and show the world that we as young leaders, we have got the capacity and the intellectual to make an impact in the communities and in the world that we live in. So Zimbabwe coming on board and partnering with Rwanda and Zambia and JCI Accra, I think it's something that we really want, especially for our region, African Middle East. We go beyond borders now because of the global village that we live in. It's very easy to make an impact across the region using tools like these ones that we are launching today. So I just want to encourage everyone in the room and all those who come across this project to take it seriously and ensure that it doesn't die with the launch, and we continue, we sustain the project, and we improve as we go, so that we also increase our footprint, we also increase our impact in the world. So Zimbabwe is so excited to be part of this initiative, and I believe as we are the ones to start with this, it will go a long way, like I said, in terms of how we do our projects and how we view our projects in the communities that we live in. So proud of the team that worked so hard to come up with this initiative, and everyone who has worked behind the scenes to ensure that the launch goes on smoothly and we start using the 1M 1P AI digital tool. So Zimbabwe is excited, and Zimbabwe is very much on board. Let's do it, guys, and let's ensure that we make the impact that we need. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We go over to NP Lander from JCI Zambia.
Thank you so much. For us, why did we say yes to this 1M 1P AI lab launch? So for JCI Zambia, what made us to say yes, because we saw it fit, and it's one of our initiatives in our global initiatives that we have, that we are supposed to, or we are encouraged to twin for global impact. So as young leaders in JCI, we believe in the power of collaboration. That's why we say yes to this initiative for 1M and 1P project. So as JCI Zambia, we collaborated and came to an understanding or a consensus with my team. Of course, I'm not working alone. I've got very supportive board members and also the members across Zambia. So when we saw this opportunity for us, or this initiative for 1M 1 project AI lab launch, so for us, it was a very good or a wonderful opportunity that came up on our table, because we saw it fit, because by so doing, this is one of our initiatives that we have done as JCI Zambia, and also tapping into the initiative, the global initiative for our President Keisuke. So it's one of the things that we are supposed to be doing, twinning for further global impact. So 1M 1 project, this initiative, it is going to actually make a difference, because other people, they don't know about JCI, more especially maybe those that are in high schools, that are in tertiary. They are looking forward, because we had a lot of people that were asking about this same project that we are launching. So this is a great opportunity for them to learn more. And for those that are watching us virtually, those that are not JCI members, I believe we also have members that have joined that are not JCI. This is the opportunity for you to tap into everything that is going to be discussed, and everything that is going to be said. You have to be receptive so that at least you achieve what you wanted, because you wanted to know more about this project that we are launching. So secondary, this project is going to enhance, at least we are going to bring out those creativeness, innovative ideas that we have, that we keep in our confines. We are going to bring them out. We are going to share by collaborating with Zimbabwe, Rwanda, and Accra. I think this is a great thing that has happened to JCI Zambia. This is going to be a life-changing to us as JCI Zambia, our members, and our prospective members that are joining us. And it's actually resonate with our theme, which is Let's Inspire Action, by us twinning as JCI, Zambia, Rwanda, Accra, Zimbabwe. This is going to inspire someone to at least take this initiative, because as young people, we are not just supposed to just limit ourselves even in the way we think. We are supposed to broaden our thinking, be innovative, be creative, and exactly our one member, one project initiative. This is exactly what it is bringing to us. So we are looking forward to collaborate, NP Fash, NP Daniel, and not forgetting our great Accra. Thank you so much, and looking forward to hear those ideas and impactful projects that are aligned, because I'm very much sure that we have projects that we are going to be testing today. Thank you so much, and looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. We go over to Accra Royale. Enoch.
Hi, greetings everybody. I trust we're all doing very well. From Accra Royale, the main reason we said yes was because why not? If not yes, why not? And especially because we were very fascinated by the fact that even less than 15 minutes in the conversation with someone as interesting as Fash, everything played out to the extent that we could see what the future looks like for our members in Ghana, for our members in our local, but also for who want to collaborate across the globe. So in as much as we are very interested in making sure that we could see projects realized, we thought it wise that why not? Let's just put ourselves together, because there was one sweet deal that came from having decided to travel on our own accord to Rwanda and to join a meet and greet. And over there, we could see that there was a lot of energy, and the idea of collaboration seemed very real. So because we also have competencies and capabilities, we are looking forward to a landscape that makes impact. So global JCI notes that Africa is coming strongly, and we are collaborating together to make all of this work, and you can join us as well. And that's why we said yes. Yes to a good deal, yes to a good dream, yes to a good impact that will be realized all across. Cheers from Ghana. Enoch Ejipong here.
Yes. So we have heard, and I'm super excited. I've equally learned a lot, and I guess everyone has learned a lot in terms of the importance of the 1M 1P AI lab. I feel we are getting there, and it's very much important to have this to actually launch it, because definitely we are going to touch over 1 million lives. We're going to touch over 1 million members.
I would like to invite from the headquarters of JCI, Akam, who is here to give us a keynote address. I want you all to please clap and scream if you can on the chat. Please welcome Akam. He is the Growth and Development Manager for JCI Africa and the Middle East, and we are super glad and excited that you're able to make it today. So he's going to be sharing with us on AI alone cannot innovate, but skilled, purpose-driven youth can. Come, the floor is yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for inviting us at JCI headquarters. So today I'll be talking about AI alone cannot innovate, but skilled, purpose-driven youth can. So dear leaders, it's a pleasure for me, a honor for me to be with you today, and I'm very excited for this launch. I want to begin with congratulating the incredible team behind this initiative, JCI Rwanda, JCI Zambia, JCI Zimbabwe, and JCI Accra Royale. And let me tell you that 2 months ago, I was at what we call GITEX Africa 2025. And after seeing what I've seen there, I'm happy that JCI members also have something that we can sell to the world. Not sell in terms of selling, but that we can show to the world. So I'm here today as someone who is deeply inspired by your work, and more importantly, as someone who believes that AI alone does not create innovation, but people do. And not just any people, young people with the right skill, the right mindset, and the right courage to act. Let's be clear, artificial intelligence is powerful, that's true. But without human creativity, without leadership, and without purpose, it's just code. And what makes AI valuable is what we do with it. And this is what we are here for today. This is what makes today meaningful. This tool, 1M, 1P, does not just offer automation. It offers activation. It builds on belief that every young person has something to give, that every JCI member, regardless of background and experience, can rise up, design a solution, lead a project, and make a difference. But AI cannot do it by its own. It needs your ideas, it needs your local knowledge, it needs also your skills, the one that you acquire in JCI, in school, in life, and in the communities you serve. And as JCI leaders, we usually say that we develop leaders for changing worlds. And this starts in the present. And what I see today is a perfect example of that in action. Across Africa, across our area, across Africa and the Middle East, and across the world, people need to be part of a solution. And this platform, with this platform, you say, yes, we already are. You just need a starting point, and now you have it. 1M, 1P. So let me leave you with this. AI is not here to replace your ideas. It is here to amplify them. AI is not here to think for you, but it's here to think with you, to help turn your community challenge or challenges into well-designed projects with measurable impacts. The future begins or belongs to those who are ready, not just with ambition, but with skills and action. And I invite you, whether you are a JCI member or you are just discovering JCI as a new member or as a potential member, to build those skills, to step into leadership, and to show the world that young leaders and AI together are not just powerful, but they are unstoppable. Thank you for this opportunity to share this moment with you. Once again, congratulations to the team working on this project. And let's build, let's innovate, let's lead together. Thank you.
I would like to invite our next keynote speaker. We have the whole chair, okay, of Fundec with us today, and we cannot be more excited than having, this powerhouse in the room today, to show you that we have a huge support, okay, to do this. So please welcome with me, with round of applause, with, everything you can do, as I bring on stage Nomalanga Chipar, who is the chair of the JCI Africa and the Middle East Development Council. The floor is yours, ma'am.
Thank you so much, NP Fash. Good evening, everyone, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues here present, and of course, my fellow JCI members. But allow me to go the old-fashioned way and acknowledge the leaders that are on this call even though some are in absentia. So I would like to extend my warmest regards to the EVP, the Executive Vice President, Saidu, although he's in absentia, and his entire executive board for Africa and the Middle East. And of course, to my dear friend who's coming directly from the area office that is being ably led by Senior Director Tunji. I acknowledge you, my leader, Pacom, to the JCI National President of Rwanda, Mr. Damilola, the National President of JCI Zambia, Madam Landa, the JCI National President of Zimbabwe, Mr. Daniel Chakacha, and of course, I'm so excited about this one, our member from JCI Accra Royale, Mr. Enoch. I acknowledge your presence, and of course, again, allow me to acknowledge you again, dear fellow JCI members and the guests that are here present. It is such an honor to address this gathering, this wonderful launch. Thank you so much for the opportunity that you have given me, and I would like to express my gratitude to JCI Rwanda for hosting this event, and of course, because partners and partnering and collaborations are very wonderful. Well done for partnering with your fellow national presidents from national organizations from JCI Zambia, JCI Zimbabwe, and JCI Ghana through Accra Royale. This collaboration is a testament to the power of unity and collective action. So as the 2025 AMDEC chairperson, and as AMDEC, which is Africa and the Middle East Development Council, our mandate is to ensure that we promote the objectives of JCI in the Africa and the Middle East region, and to ensure that we coordinate member activities and foster universal independence, and of course, to have something beautiful like this, human brotherhood. We are committed to supporting the growth and development of JCI in our region. And through this project, 1M, 1P initiative, it aligns perfectly with our mandate and, of course, JCI's mission to empower young people and create positive change in our communities by leveraging AI technology through the 1M, 1P AI Lab. We can empower members to turn their ideas into impactful projects that align with local, national, and regional, and of course, at global development goals. I'm particularly excited to see the involvement of government representatives that I've seen lined up on our agenda for tonight, such as the Minister of ICT, and I saw innovation in Rwanda, and the African Union's hashtag 1 million next level initiative. This collaboration has the potential to drive meaningful change and support youth development in Africa. So as AMDEC, we are well positioned to support this wonderful initiative and help drive its success in our region. We look forward to building broader relations with various government entities, exploring new partnerships with like-minded organizations. Let's not only stop in JCI or within our region, and also engaging youths globally. By working together, we can create a ripple effect of positive change that transcends borders and boundaries. Dear ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on this journey, let us remember that a team wins together and a great team never gives up. Let us strive to make this initiative a shining example of what can be achieved when we work together towards a common goal. With collective effort and determination, I have no doubt that the 1M, 1P initiative will continue to grow and make a lasting impact for years to come. Let us make it sustainable. We're not only talking years to come, 2-3 years. Let's celebrate the 10th anniversary of this wonderful initiative, because AI is definitely with us today and it's definitely the future. And allow me to also quote from our mantra as JCI and say, let us rise up to shape the future together, and let us work together to create an even brighter future for our communities and the world at large. And as we begin this exciting journey tonight, I look forward to seeing the impact we will make together. And let us not be shy. Let's make noise on our social media handles. I'm your biggest supporter, your biggest cheerleader. Let's not be shy of this beautiful initiative. With that, allow me to say congratulations. I am so excited about this initiative and well done. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much for that meaningful word. And talking about making noise, what we're going to do right about now, let's make sure that you do the hashtag. Let us know from which country you're coming from. So let us make sure that we do hashtag. If you're coming from Zambia, you do hashtag JCI Zambia. If you're coming from Rwanda, you do hashtag JCI Rwanda or hashtag JCI Zimbabwe. Let us know where you are coming from. All right, I'm super excited, and this is something which is big, and I believe that the world is going to benefit. And thank you very much to the organizers. Thank you very much for this big event. JCI, I believe we are going very far. So right about now, I'm going to call upon Muhammad. Muhammad is the digital government and innovative advisor, of course, women, gender, youth as well. So definitely Muhammad is going to teach us on a topic in terms of youth power projects and so forth. Okay, so right about now, a big hand for Muhammad who's going to lead us more into the digital space and how this 1M 1P is going to benefit us.
Thank you so much. Good evening, colleagues. Can you hear me? Please go to reactions and drop a thumbs up if you can hear me. I want to make sure I'm dealing with an actual audience. Please, everyone run to reactions and drop me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. My name is Mohamed Shimbigwe, Innovation Lead at the African Union Commission. Elated to represent my boss, the acting head of the Youth Division at the Women, Gender and Youth Directorate of the African Union Commission, Ms. Ilwad Elmi Mohammed. For those who may not be able to see me, I'm a mid-aged, very dark-skinned man with a huge head and round cheeks and dreadlocks. And the reason I also asked if you can hear me, I'm actually deaf. I live with severe hearing loss, so for me it's always important that I'm communicating. At this point, allow me to switch off my camera due to connection issues while I proceed with my contribution. Agenda 2063's bold promise is the Africa we want. That is a very powerful statement. The Africa we want, prosperous, integrated, led by its own citizens, driven by the potential of its people. Specifically, Aspiration 6 sets us along a path where we put the fate of this continent on the shoulders of its young people, on the shoulders of its youth, not just as beneficiaries, but also as contributors, as disruptors, as innovators. In the same spirit, the 1 million next level initiative, I don't know how many of you have heard about the 1 million next level initiative. In case you've heard about the 1 million next level initiative, please run to reactions and give me a thumbs up. I'll give it 30 seconds. If you've heard about the 1 million next level initiative, run to reactions and give me a thumbs up. So the 1 million next level initiative aspires to reach the young people of this continent with tangible opportunities in education, employment, engagement, entrepreneurship, health, and well-being. So clearly, up to this point, Agenda 2063 and the 1 million next level initiative put the fate of this continent in the hands of the continent's most abundant resource, which is its young people, which is its youth. And at this point, it's important to observe that continental synergy is important for experience sharing, but above all, for integration and a common or joint identity. It's against that background that the African Union established the AU Innovation Lab, which is a converging point for synergy, a converging point for multi-stakeholder input into youth empowerment, but above all, towards ensuring that young people take over the responsibility of developing this continent. Additionally, I don't know how many of you have heard about the AU Continental AI Strategy. The Continental AI Strategy ensures that as a continent, we leverage the benefits of AI while at the same time ensuring inclusion and ethics, while at the same time ensuring the inclusion of women, eliminating bias, but also ensuring that we strike a balance between benefits as well as eliminating the risks. But again, the question may arise, what is AI without data? What is AI without data? Drop something in the chat. If you're listening to me, drop one quick line in the chat. What is AI without data? Because when we say data is the fuel of our generation, it is not simply cliche, it is reality. So the question is, what is AI without data? What is AI without youth-facing, youth-centric, youth-responsive data? So the Continental AI Strategy as well as the Data Policy Framework ensure that we leverage AI but also leverage data. So all I want to say, I'm not a big fan of long speeches. All I want to say is, let's build together. Let's build Africa. Let's leverage synergy. Let's leverage the hugest resource we have as a continent, and that is young people. Forget the cliche, forget the talk about young people being the future. When it comes to Africa, young people is the present. I thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. A big hand for Muhammad there. That was an insight. Thank you very much. And remember, Muhammad cemented even more in terms of if you look at what the African Union is doing, and we're trying to meet also the African Union goal, which is the goal of 20 having over 1 million, of course, members to reach over 1 million members in 2026. Right about now, I'm super excited. Are you guys excited the way I'm excited? I think you can see me. I'm dancing. I'm super excited. All right, we are now going to launch just a demo, of course, of the 1M 1P project, the moment we've all been waiting for. Are we geared? I can't hear you guys. Are we geared for this big event? Geared? Are we ready for the launch?
We are ready.
Yes, we are.
Ready. Okay, that's super excited. So remember what we're going to do. Everyone that is here that has tuned on, everyone, make sure that you be on standby. Make sure that your photo is on standby, because later on we're going to go live. We're going to go on Twitter. Remember that Twitter now it's X. We're going to go on X, and everyone, we are going to do an exercise. We'll post at once, and it will be led by, of course, NP from Rwanda. Right about now, I call upon the representative, of course, from the 1M 1P to just do the demo. Are we ready? Okay, big hand there, Rwanda.
All right, thank you so much, Leon. So the way we're gonna do this launch is that all of us are going to unmute, and we are gonna do a countdown from 15, and we are all gonna be doing the countdown together. And so please take as much photos, take as much videos, because you're going to be using some of those as well to share on your timeline, to share everywhere. If you can be on video for this launch as well, I think that'll be super exciting. So if you're all ready, I'm going to put it up right now, and we are all going to start. So we're going to see the numbers. So please, everyone on mute, please. Please unmute everyone. Please unmute everyone. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. So please unmute. So we're starting from 15. And as the numbers scroll, you just call the numbers until we finally get to the final one. Okay, are you ready? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 14. 13. I can hear your voices. 11. There you go. Okay. 10. Okay. 10. Okay. 9. 8. Okay. And next is. Okay. I can hear some voices. I can hear some voices. Are we still together? Still together? Okay. We are 8. Okay, let's move now. 7. And then 6. All right, and then 5. Okay. 5. Okay, and then 4. And then 3. And then 1. There you go. And then there you go. 1M1P. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Now we will all go and test the tool. Okay, so we want to give everyone an opportunity to test this tool live right here. So please grab your phones. Okay, grab your phones. We are all going to this link, bit.ly/1M1P-lab, and we are all going to test it together for the next 10 minutes. And I'm also going to be showing you a demo right on stage from here. So you are going to be testing it, I'm going to be testing it, and we're going to see how does this work, what are the possibilities, what exactly does this mean for you, either you're a member or not, what does this actually mean? So let's hear. If you're able to access it, just put yes on the chat if you've been able to access it, and then I'm going to do a demo from my hand as well, and we're all going to look at it together all at once.
One tweet.
All right, so yes, okay, a couple of people are able to access already. Okay, this is brilliant. If you've been able to access it, please let us see as well. And then I want to be sure that everyone is able to access, and then we're going to demo all together the same thing so that we can all work through this journey together and see what this can do. Okay, the link to go is bit.ly. Please write this together, no space between them. bit.ly/1M1P-lab. So this is how to go there. Okay, if a few people are struggling, please, the link is on the screen. We're also going to put it on the chat just in case. Yes, our VP Thomas has shared it on the chat, so you can just click right on it and it will take you live to the lab. Okay, so I'm going to demo it right here on the screen, and I would like to have one person in the room who would like to demo this with me. So anyone would like to demo this with me? Anyone at all? Okay, you don't have to be a JCI member or a JCI member. Okay, anyone would like to jump in?
Let me ask a question.
Yes.
I've noticed that only Zambia, Zimbabwe, Rwanda and Co are there as national organization.
Yes. Oh, actually, so there is orders as well. Okay,
Yes.
and that's why we're going to show this with everyone so that you know exactly how to also do this as well.
Okay.
This is the first phase of this, and it is because this collaboration is starting with these few organizations, but our goal and our hope is that many other national organizations and local organizations would jump at this, and then we can constantly, you know, embed them into what this looks like.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you so much, Prakam. Okay, anyone would like to demo this with me? So I want this to be practical and real. Anyone in the room, just unmute and let's do this together.
Yeah, we can do together. Anesu.
All right, Anesu. All right, fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and write your name, Anesu. Okay. I'm just gonna write anesu@gmail.com. All right, believing that that's not a real email.
Okay.
Are you a JCI member from any of these countries?
Yes, JCI Zimbabwe.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. What local chapter?
Gweru.
Gweru. Okay.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
GWE.
Fantastic. I think I got it. Oh, GW what? Did I get this?
GWERU.
GWERU. Okay, I think I got this, right? Okay. So we're gonna do this together, and you're just gonna see. So you're gonna be telling me exactly what you want me to put into this, and then we're gonna see what this can do. Okay, so that's how we're gonna practice this together. All right. So I'm gonna start. All right. So it's welcoming you into the 1M 1P initiative. So are you ready to get started?
Yes.
All right. Yes. Let's do this. Okay. All right, so it's asking, what language would you like us to use for this conversation?
Yeah, English. Yeah.
Oh, you're running away from Shona.
No. English will be fine.
Okay, I will also be confused because I will not even be able to write it Shona myself.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so it's asking you, how are you feeling today? I know you.
I'm feeling good.
Okay, feeling good. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just typing that right there. And let's see. All right, so it's asking us, what is your role in JCI? Are you a JCI officer? Are you a member? Are you an attending member?
I'm a JCI Gweru officer.
Okay, officer. Do you want to say your role?
Vice President Business and International.
Vice President Business and
sorry, and community.
International.
Sorry, and community.
Okay. Vice President
Business and community.
Business and community. All right, so let's go. Okay, so it's saying that if you stick around for the next 15 minutes, you'll be able to achieve a couple of things. You'll be able to lead an impactful project, and this project will align with Zimbabwe Vision 2030. It will align with African Union Agenda 2063 and the 1 Million Next Level Initiative. It will also align with the SDG goals. So it's asking, what's your focus for? So this project, is it a challenge? Is it a need? Is it an opportunity?
I think it's more of an opportunity.
Okay, so opportunity. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's see. Okay, so could you describe the specific opportunity you want us to explore for your 1M 1P initiative?
I think everyone, let's say from the ages 18 up to 40, should be able to access AI.
Okay, right. Okay, don't mind my English. I'm just typing as fast as possible.
Sorry, Fash.
Yes.
Is it possible during this demo that we ask some questions?
Yes. I'm going to be pausing very shortly. I just wanted to do something very quick so that we can all see how this kind of looks like from someone, because all of you are going to experience this also differently when you're using it. So yes, I think in the next 2 minutes, we're going to be allowing everyone to ask a couple of questions. And if there are questions already, please feel free to type them on the chat, and we're going to be looking at them very shortly. Okay, so Anesi is asking, what will be the timeline of your initiative?
Timeline?
Yes, to implement this.
I think
so. The minimum is 2 hours. The minimum is 2 hours. The maximum is 2 weeks.
Minimum is 2 hours. I think 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's asking us to dive into this opportunity. So it wants to do a needs or opportunity analysis, wanting to dig down into the root cause or the barriers that is preventing people from accessing AI. So what do you think is the barrier here?
I'll give an example to Zimbabwe. That's where I live. I think I love the statement we were told to write in the chatbot, which said, without data, there's no AI. And data is expensive in Zimbabwe. So
now, when you said data, do you mean internet?
Yeah. I mean the internet. The connectivity. You need data to be to be connected to the internet.
So that's the challenge, right?
Yeah, I think that's the main challenge.
This is the root cause.
You can have a gadget, but if you're not connected to the internet, you cannot access it.
All right. So he's asking more questions. How can we creatively bridge this gap, considering the current internet challenge? So he's asking you that question.
Sorry?
So this is the question he's asking you. How can you creatively bridge this gap, considering the current internet challenges?
On this one, it's going to be tricky. Because,
so this is where I'm going to stop. There was something I wanted to demo for everyone to see. Now, here's the thing with this tool. This tool does not just give you answers. This tool gets you to think. Okay, and that's why this tool is actually different from every other AI tool that you use every other day. This is super tailored, very personalized, gets you critically thinking, does not just give answers to you. Because as leaders of today and of tomorrow, if we use AI that only gives us answers, we will become dummies. Okay. So this tool, what it does is it actually empowers you to be able to think, to be able to imagine, to be able to get inspiration, to not just follow what it's telling you or just giving you answers and it's saying you should do this, because AI does not understand your context. And so the tool really helps you to dig more into what is your context so that the tool can actually guide you as you're developing your project. So Anesu, thank you so much for demoing this with us. We're just going to ask one or two people to share as you're using it right now. What are you noticing? We're just going to give a space to one or two people, and then we'll ask we'll answer just one question as well. Okay, I'll also take the question on the chat while someone is trying to speak. So performers ask, can projects align with other initiatives or programs, etc.? Can 1M or 1P access other documents online? The answer is yes. And in fact, for the 1M, 1P, you can also upload a particular document or upload a context. Now, for example, for some of you as you're going to be developing a project, you may find an opportunity that you want to apply for, say funding opportunity. You can actually download the application from the grants website, and then you upload it into the tool to analyze or to connect the project that you're designing with the grants application. So it can actually help you to fill out what you need to put into those applications. Of course, you still need your human creativity to tweak it very much, but it really helps you to automatically align with what this grant proposal needs and what your project is talking about. So yes, that's the answer is yes. All right. We want to give the space to one or two people to quickly share. What did you experience just a few minutes that you have looked at this? Anyone, please feel free to unmute and share.
Oh, the impromptuness, it's very quick to give you back answers. And then you have to choose, like if you enter a question what you want to ask. Like I've asked how to make information accessible to all the youths, and then it replied. So you have to choose what is suitable and what you want to achieve. If it's for the community, it's saying establish youth hubs for the internet access with the digital literacy training. So it will give you like it will give you information, and then you choose. It won't state like what you want, but it will give you a leverage for you to think and then look for the most suitable practical thing you can do for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we will probably also take one more person as well to share what you've experienced. I'm hoping that one of you or two of you have tried using another language instead of English, and I would like to really hear what the experience has been. I think that would be very useful for us to know, so that, because we are hoping that this tool does not only serve people that speak English, we hope that even when you go to your rural community and people can have access to funds, they can actually use this tool to develop projects within their community, and they don't necessarily have to speak English at all. So we all want to go online right now. So the hashtag we're using today is hashtag 1M1P launch. And we just want to share out there, okay? Some of you have taken pictures, you've taken videos, and we all just want to go online and share what our experience is so far today as we are launching the 1M1P. And basically what you need to do is to write something, just a text, just a small sentence, and anywhere online that you share, we'll be able to find you, okay? We'll be able to find you. So please make sure that you write this hashtag together. So no space between the 1M, 1P launch. So write it all together and we're able to actually catch you. So if you go on Twitter and you're sharing on Twitter, this is what is going to happen. So we will be able to actually find you on Twitter, okay? If you're sharing on Twitter, we'll be able to see, okay, I'm going to switch these over to Twitter so you can see exactly what every other person is going to be seeing if you're actually tweeting, you're writing something on Twitter. So this is exactly what we're going to see. So because this was used a few hours ago, so that's why you're seeing JCI Rwanda tweeted, because we have actually used this hashtag. So if you can all go online and basically type something about what you've experienced so far, what is happening so far, anything you want to say, some of what Anesu said right now, you can also type that as a sentence. You can put it online and we will be able to see the things that you're typing. So we're also going to give one more person an opportunity to share what you're experiencing by using the tool for the last few minutes. And then we're going to turn it over to the next part of today. So we give everyone about 3 minutes to type something online, and we will really want to catch what you're sharing. And anyone else who wants to quickly share, is the time to share. So if anyone else wants to share, please feel free to unmute and share with us what you're experiencing so far as we were sharing. Yes, Emmanuel, please go for it.
Yeah, thank you very much, Fash. I was doing it while you were showing with our colleague, and have realized that this tool has completely different questions depending on the project or the idea you are giving, which showed me that it's a good guide. For example, when you are designing a project but you really don't know which are the steps you need to have, or the idea you need to put down. So for me, I realized that this can help you to like think more, think deep, and think properly before you engage yourself. So thank you very much for this, and this is what I would like to share.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. We're really glad to hear that. Thank you so much. We'll go over to Pakam. Please share with us.
Hello, Pash. As you can see, I'm really excited about this app, and I've been trying to work with it in French, and I can say that the French is excellent. Thank you.
Oh, amazing. Oh yeah, I was hoping to hear. For someone like me that I've been struggling with speaking French correctly, I hope this tool will finally get me up to speed.
French is great.
So it's really good. It's really good to hear that you tested French. I think we would love to absolutely hear from other people as well, especially, yeah, someone just used the local language. Could you actually speak? Yaradzo, could you unmute and speak? What happened? Tell us. So you use the local language. I think we're really interested to also hear about this. What has been written on the chat is that Yaradzo used the local language and the language was on point. It had thought-provoking questions, which forced you to think. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing this. Okay, so please continue to share online. Continue to share online. We will see what is happening. So feel free to continue to share online, and we'll be able to capture the things there. So I'm going to turn it over to Leon. Thank you so much, everyone, for the launch, and let's do big things together. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. A big hand there, NP Rwanda. Thank you very much. I'm super excited, actually. This is something which is big. And I believe not only JCI members, but a lot, even the world, are going to use 1M, 1P app. I'm super excited. I feel like right about now I'm going to even to tell a lot of people. So let's make sure that we engage, we bring in members to come and join. I believe this app is going to help us to have even more members. Okay, so I'll quickly just want to go maybe to the members. I'll quickly just want to go to the members. You can just do right about now is just to unmute. We just want to find out maybe just 3 members. We want to find out those that have already done their projects just now in terms of developmental projects on the 1M, 1P. Do we have any members?
Yes, so my project title is Empowering Through Creative Self-Awareness, which I was able to develop with the AI. And the challenge I identified was that a lack of self-awareness leads to herd mentality and hinders inclusivity because it fosters individualism. So the goal of this project is to promote informed, inclusive decision making. And what I expect the outcomes to be would be to increase self-awareness and clarity of personal goals, enhance the ability to create interest-based, impactful projects, fostering more commitment and consistent driven projects, because people would not only be doing would not only obtaining skills that promote maybe the welfare in society, but would also be doing those in line with their interests. Hence, the commitment rate would be higher, and there would be more, because they are more interested in the projects. They have built the interest. It is, yes. So, and also and I expect that it will strengthen civic participation and inclusive behavior, as I had mentioned earlier, and also contribute to national development through educated and reflective citizens, because it will. Because when we're able to reflect on what exactly we want and able to align those interests with what we want as a community, it is easier for us to build the interest to also participate in matters of the state and also create a difference, because we realize that not only are the things that are happening out there for more like a communal well-being, but also they also impact us personally. So that is basically what my project is about, aligning personal interests with national development goals or objectives so that we can achieve more based on that. So I'd say that is what I and the AI tool were able to come up with, and I was able to engage with it and create the project proposal. So yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Already we're able to tell that this 1M or 1P project is innovative. Already a lot of things are coming our way. Let's make sure that we use this app. Do we have, let me just pick one due to time. Do we have another one?
My name is Mike Muzoka from JCI Zambia, serving as the national treasurer. So my project is for empowering young people with skills development at the same time increasing production of and sustainability. So my project is targeted on the agricultural sector where we say looking at our SDG goals of 2030. Goal number 2 talks about zero hunger. So my project is targeting at increasing food production in the sector, looking at it that has happened is team actually. So I'm targeting the agricultural sector by taking the youth. So the project is located in 2 areas. At the agriculture and the employment sector where we get the youth, use them for production. At the same time, they are developing tools for production, knowing how to cultivate using the land to do what earn a living. And then at the same time, we provide the food stuff that support our food production. So my project, as I said, that it has 2 areas. So looking at taking the young people from the society, take them to the farm. I'm very much aware that the farmlands are valuable. You take them there, you start the cultivation, then from there, you work with them as partners instead of workers. Then as you have continued to present and do that project, and at the same time, when you have enough resources, then you empower the young people with the funds in order for them to also start their own venture, which is called a revolving fund, where you empower this team, then team again empowers another team again empowers another team, which is more like an ongoing process where you are empowering each other through capital funding as well as through development.
All right, a big hand there. That was actually Mike from Zambia, who was just sharing to us. Actually, he was talking about him impacted on a project, an agricultural project. Already, we're able to see that. It's diverse. The 1M 1P project, it's diverse. All right. I know we've got a surprise. I've got a surprise for you. Yes. I've got a surprise. We serve the last for the best. All right. Thank you very much to everyone that has come through. And I believe this is a big event. This is going to change the country. It's going to change different countries as well as the continent. Thank you very much to everyone that has been a part of the 1M 1P, and we believe more lives. We are going to touch over 1 million actually participants and people that are going to come actually to join to use the app. All right about now, before I let you guys go, I will call upon Damilola back again to just Damilola, the NP from Rwanda, to just come and shed more light on something. Then afterwards we are going to do something which is super nice. I've got a surprise for you. Please don't go, stay glued. This is the 1M 1P launch. I'm super excited. All right, Damilola, over to you, NP Rwanda.
As we close, we just wanted to share with you all the next steps from here so that you understand that this is just the beginning. We are just starting. And of course, we're going to be taking a picture with each other and dancing a little bit to celebrate the launch for today. We just wanted to share this very quickly. So we have an application portal that is currently closed because we already received about 9 projects already. So we had early testers from across all these countries that are collaborating for now, and the application will be open again, I think, towards the end of this month. So we want to make sure that people are not just developing projects, but people are actually implementing projects. Okay, and so it's not just a tool, like everyone has said. It's a tool that we actually want it to take to action and build the skills that you need to be able to become that kind of professional that you want to be. 2, this platform offers you mentorship. So we have secured 8 brilliant mentors already from across all these participating countries, and you can see them on the screen right here. They have worked tirelessly to make this happen, and they have decided to invest in all of you. So beyond the fact that you're just creating this with an AI tool as well, you have mentors who really want to help and make sure that your projects are happening. Now, we also talked about direct networking. The tool itself, for everyone that applies with their projects, you'll be added onto a database where anyone from any country that is using the tool and want to connect will be able to find you. Okay, so it will find your name, it will find your skill and what you are great at, and it can automatically connect you with that person to say, yes, you can partner with this person to actually launch your project. Yeah, we're calling it one member, one project, but we are not saying that you have to be the one to launch your project alone. In fact, we expect that you collaborate with other people, just like what we are doing here. And so these two were able to connect with people. I could have shown you a demo of how this connection happens, but again, in the next upgrade, the connection are becoming even more sweeter. We're going to be having a 1-hour bi-weekly project pitch. So which means as you develop a project with the tool, you come into this room for within an hour and you actually share. Just like what happened here a few minutes ago. So you share your project, the mentors listen to it. We also invite external people as well who also listen to it. At some point we are hoping we can bring funders into the room, into these pitches. And actually, why not? We want to place our money in the places where excellent things are happening. So this will happen every 2 months. So we have this bi-weekly project pitching session where 1, you learn how to pitch, 2, you learn how to develop your project better and actually go ahead and implement them. 3, we have secured very tiny funding for the few projects that have come in, and we want to work with you in a way that if your project, for example, costs, let's say you have a 2-hour project and it costs $50, we want to be able to co-finance that with you. What if we offer you 50% of the financing and you fundraise for the remaining 50%? Hopefully that helps you to get this program or the project to be started right now. Okay, so there'll be no excuse. You have the tool, you have co-financing, you have mentors, you have partnerships. What else do you need? Next, we are going to also co-fundraise with you. So some of you that really want to learn more about fundraising, want to learn about how to really attract resources to this project that you're doing. So you can join us on this journey, how we use this tool to write proposals. We look for opportunities together. This tool also helps to actually curate opportunities that will be relevant to the project that you're doing. But again, these are more in the next upgrade. Now, the next one is publicity and visibility. So we're creating a dedicated publicity for every project that is implemented. And these publicity will be co-publicized by all the participating organizations. So it means if you develop a project in Rwanda, the people in Zambia and Accra and Zimbabwe will be hearing about your project because this is a co-visibility that we're working at. Now, because you're developing all these projects and you implement them and the lives of people are changing, it means that you're building high impact project management skill. And this is very critical in the world that we have right now. Yes, AI will not displace you, but if you do not know how to use AI and implement real solutions, then it might actually displace you. Finally, if you have any questions, partnership information, there's some money in your hand already, you're looking for a place to put it, this is an innovative thing you should jump on. Please email us at jci1m1p@gmail.com and we will be pleased to work with you. I'm sure we also have other JCI chapters and national chapters and local chapters. If you're interested to be part of this as well, like we said earlier on, we can actually embed you into this tool because this is a dedicated and actually tailored tool. So every organization that subscribes, we will need a whole onboarding and a whole embedding of what is happening in your country so that this is very contextual to things that is happening for you as well. So thank you so much again, everyone, for joining us today.
In our closing remarks, I'm super excited to introduce the JCI headquarters, JCI International Vice President Abdullah. All right, a big hand. Thank you very much for according us your time. Let's just make some noise for JCI International Vice President.
Thank you very much, Leon. Thank you so much. It's nice being on the platform today. Thank you, the president of JCI Rwanda, JCI Zambia, JCI Zimbabwe, and of course, the local organization from JCI Ghana. I mean, this is very exciting. It's very nice seeing these not just come to fruition, but actually see a lot of our organization actually keying into it. And while the president, Fash, was running ANESO's input and all of that, I mean, I was just saying, like, okay, like this is entirely different from the conventional AI tool that we are familiar with. And looking at the presentation also from manager Pacom, I mean, it's very interesting to see that we are evolving as an organization, not just in terms of number, but in terms of our level of innovation, in terms of our level of input, and also aligning with the global evolution, which is what exemplifies us as an organization. I have always been very excited about this. Without all of these details, not that I have as much details about this AI tool, I want to believe that this is an opportunity for Africa to actually etch our names in the mind of not just JCI members globally, but the minds of forward-thinking young persons. Because we need to break the shackles of the conventional belief that AI tool makes you lazy. This particular tool is taking away the laziness and expecting you to really be very innovative so that it can churn out better results for you. And at the end of the day, this helps us to amplify what we do as an organization. And if you are a JCI member that is not subscribed to this yet through your national or local organization, I'd want to advise you that, just do this already. Do this already because it also affords you an opportunity to scale and also transfer the knowledge from within JCI to your private space, to your professional life. And while we continue to scale all of these opportunities that come to us, we continue to collaborate and continue to build the brotherhood that the organization expects of us. This is very exemplary. This is very exceptional. And I charge you all to take advantage of it. Congratulations to JCI Zambia, JCI Zimbabwe, JCI Rwanda, of course, for bringing this to fruition, and JCI Accra Royale for being the first charge in the organization in JCI that is taking this up. While we continue to scale this and preach the gospel of this amazing tool to the global world, let us come together to preach this, to use this, and use it to motivate and get younger persons, not just into the organization, but for them to continue to be innovative and create a world that is actually in alignment with the global vision. Congratulations to you, and I look forward to the amazing work that this tool is able to churn out for national organizations and also local organizations within Africa and the Middle East, and of course, globally. Congratulations to you all, and thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much. We are super excited. International Vice President Tairu, we're really happy. I don't know what I can say. Thank you very much, and just continue supporting JCI AMEC. We really appreciate the big job which you are doing, and we believe with your leadership and the entire headquarters, definitely we believe that we are going to take JCI to a greater level. Right about now, we'll call upon JCI. Right about now, we'll call upon JCI Zambia. JCI 2020 Zambia National President Kombe was the JCI National President in 2020. Kombe, are you there? Just come and give us your wisdom as well in the closing remarks. And how do you feel? Yes. Okay.
Thank you so much, Leon, for this opportunity. I'm sorry I cannot turn on my my camera, but I hope my picture there is doing justice. For a very long time, I've seen innovation, and this is the direction that each and every country has been taking. To see the collaboration amongst our national organization to drive projects through AI, and this being a very big conversation in most countries, aligning to our SDGs, and of course, certain innovations around entrepreneurship is a very big topic, and I am quite excited to see how it is working. I myself have just tried it, and it works perfectly to shape the ideas of what other speakers spoke about, where the youth and perhaps the person that is involved in this particular process is very key to providing data, to providing ideas, and to providing solutions of what they want to see coming out of their project. So I want to congratulate JCI Zambia, JCI Rwanda, Zimbabwe, and Ghana for this amazing, soft tool that creates a soft process or a smooth process for our members to begin to now take action and rise to the opportunity in participation to impact through technology and through AI. These are conversations that we are having, of course, from the debate that we had in the Africa and the Middle East conference that just ended last month. And you are trying to understand if AI is helping us or it is not, and these conversations now are giving us the results that we want. So thank you so much, and let us drive this initiative. Let us share with other organizations. Let us collaborate with more people, and let us make it exciting for everyone. Congratulations, and lovely to be part of this launch. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Kombe. That's Kombe there, JCI Zambia National President 2020. It's good to see the previous leaders also being part of the team. We know that JCI is super big. We really appreciate and continue supporting Zambia, NP Kombe. All right, right about now we'll cross over to Zimbabwe, and we'll go to Samuel, JCI National President 2023. Samuel, your closing remarks, your word of wisdom, and how do you feel, and so forth, your take on the 1M, 1P.
Thank you so much, Director Leon, and good evening.
Evening. We're excited to have you, Samuel.
Likewise, thanks a lot. I'm just thinking, trying to imagine really, the Orville brothers who invented the aeroplane at the turn of the 20th century. Would they ever imagine a time like this when we have these huge Airbuses and the Dreamliners that transport thousands and hundreds of people at a single time using the airways? Or the guys who invented the television set back then, would they even imagine that we could have that flat screen that we use today? Okay, try to imagine now the JCI Board of Directors who in 2010 introduced the Active Citizen Framework, which was later known as the Action Framework. An idea is started, but it takes visionaries to carry an idea forward and continue, not reinvent the wheel, but actually refine the process of having the wheel to be able to function better. Dear National President Fash, JCI Rwanda President, dear JCI Zambia President Landa, JCI Zimbabwe President Daniel, JCI Accra Royale team, Area Growth and Development Manager Pacom, my brother, the Vice President, JCI Vice President Atairu, all distinguished JCI members joining virtually. Thank you so much and good evening. What an energizing and significant moment this is. As we now draw towards the end of this launch, I stand virtually before you filled with this immense excitement and conviction about the journey that we are now embarking on together with this one man, one project initiative. If you can, please use the reaction on your Zoom platform just to give a thunderous virtual round of applause for this game-changing initiative. So we begin today by acknowledging a challenge that is familiar to many progressive organizations like ours. The potential disengagement of passionate members. We know that young people join JCI beaming with ideas, with energy and a desire to develop themselves, connect, and most importantly, make a tangible impact. Yet, without clear and immediate pathways to really translate that potential into action, even the most dedicated members tend to drift away. How unfortunate. But the 1M, 1P is our powerful response. It is more than just a program. It's a fundamental shift in how we empower every single member. It dismantles the barriers to entry and boldly declares that your idea matters, your passion is needed, and your project can change your community. And ladies and gentlemen, the core mission of this is very clear. Let's activate the potential of every JCI member and even aspiring change makers beyond our ranks by turning those dreams into impactful community-driven projects. And crucially, these aren't they aren't just even projects if you come to think of it. Each one of these will be strategically designed to align with the JCI Action Framework, ensuring that they build the skills and leadership we champion. They also align with the ambitious goals of the African Union's Agenda 2063, especially inspiring the 1 million next level initiative. You talk about the alignment with the SDGs and so forth. So how do we make this ambitious vision a reality? How do we empower every member to confidently launch their project? This is where the groundbreaking 1M1P AI Lab steps in. Imagine having a dedicated project buddy available 24/7. I look at it as like your AI mentor, a virtual mentor, a multilingual, tailored and personalized chatbot that understands you. It understands your context and your passion. I could go on and on and on, but a lot about this has already been shared, and I just want to challenge each and every one of us to really not sleep on this 1M1P. It's one thing to come up with an idea and another to implement it. Now with this technology driven innovation, we have an opportunity to really come up with those types of projects that we have always dreamt of running in our local organizations, in our national organizations, but we didn't have the know-how of how exactly we can turn those ideas into reality. And tonight we've just witnessed that there can be an answer, there can be a definitive response to that. So thank you so much. Let's do more. The vision is very clear. The tools are ready. Now your journey starts. Let's go forth, create, and impact the world. We are JCI. We are 1M1P. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you very much. That's super insightful, Samuel. Thank you very, very much. I believe we've learned one or two, and I believe from today, JCI, the entire world, the entire JCI International will never be the same again with the 1M1P. All right, Samuel, thank you very much, and continue supporting JCI Zimbabwe as well as the world. We really appreciate that. Was Samuel NP 2023 for Zimbabwe. Okay, now we cross over to Rwanda, and we'll call upon Amina. Amina is JCI National President 2024. Amina, just come and give us the wisdom. And how do you feel about this, the AI lab, and how it's going to be impactful, how it's going to help the people of Rwanda as well as JCI International? Amina?
Yes. Thank you so much. I'd like to start by thanking everyone. And of course, I will start with our National President, Damilola Fasolanti. And I also like to thank our partner, JCI Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Accra, Royale. And even hearing how you are all excited about this is giving us the courage that this is going to create a positive change that you are envisioning. Because one member, one project, this is just more than a platform. It's a tool, but it's also a movement. And it's also, of course, a success that lies in how you're going to use it, which is the reason why I encourage all of us to leverage it fully, not just for just using it, but as picturing the lasting impact that we want it to create. And last but not least, we also have to remember that its power lies in our individual efforts, and also, of course, it goes to even the mission and vision of JCI in general. If we value the individual effort, which at the end of the time comes together to make our collective effort, we will be able to create the change that we want to see. So let's just continue using it. We have to remember that it's a tool, but of course it fuels our mindset and how we want to change our society. I know when it comes to project management, some people will think that it's a high level thing, proposal, it takes a lot of time, it is dedicated to some people, but you've seen and you've attested with your own eyes how, if you're using this tool, you are able to get the result in a short time, and of course you're going to be able to help your local organization, contributing your ideas, but in more efficient way. So once again, I'd like to thank our leadership of JCI Rwanda and all the people who are behind this. But for us to be able to push it further, to leverage it in a good way, so that it can bring the quick results that we are envisioning, it should be our common goal, which I encourage once more everyone. Let's go. Let's tell our local chapters. Let's tell our leaders that there is a new tool that is here to help us to effectively serve the people that we serve. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, Amina. Indeed, let's go until the word is clear, loud and clear. Let's go until everyone, our chapters, that now there is a powerful tool which has come, which is the 1M 1P. All right, let's make sure that we use this app. Already, we've been told that you are able to do your projects in case you just want to inject funds, and definitely this app you will be trained on how to bring in funds. How can you generate funds for your project, and how can you, if you have some resources you want to put, definitely this is a perfect app. All right, I'm super excited. Thank you very much to International Vice President Abdullah. Thank you very much to everyone, all the cooperating partners, all the country presidents, the leading presidents, Rwanda, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Accra, Ghana, and everyone that has just been here. Now this is the time. Okay, so what we're going to do right about now is everybody turn on your cameras. Everyone turn on your cameras. As you can see, my camera is on. So can we all turn? Okay, we are going to have a party right about now, and make sure that you capture photos. Make sure that you get contact for everyone from various countries. We're going to have a party right now. Turn on your cameras. And thank you very much. Remember, this is the launch. Wow, let's celebrate the launch. All right, courtesy of our DJ from Rwanda. Let's ensure that we, remember, this is the 1M 1P launch. Those are super excited. Let's capture, let's exchange notes, let's go to contact from everyone from various countries. Okay, I want to see everyone. I want to see everyone dancing. As you can see, I'm dancing. Okay, after being there, can it be DJ?
Oh, me all down. Anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body. Sure you know say when you carry 50 kill somebody. You know I feel a vibe, you feel a vibe, so baby whine about me. Yeah, and I know you shy, but it's fun. Let's on the low.
All right, on behalf of everyone, my name is Leon Kalakalumiana, Media Director for JCI Zambia. Thank you very much, and we're saying bye-bye, and God bless. And remember, 1M, 1B, Agenda 2023.
And look for the young never. So now me you could live forever. I'm a god in the field of that.
My baby, my Valentine. You know you can make you up and put up to the line. If you leave me a good time, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Love living with my body, me, I am so lost. I said goodbye. Please on me. And I need a body feeling. But I'm the guys in the world. Give me love one thing. You make it on my
We are celebrating, we are so excited.
In my phone, the carry for my head every night. And you are one the carry to my bed. Don't tell me no. You can be my partner, never riding solo. I'm in bed, no one lucky, no need to party. I will see you there. Nobody they back at me speak. Open up, make us speak. Now you want to cut my fancy. When you do me, I keep party. Oh no. We go know all of the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings stay for my yard. And like a dad, you go see, you go feel because the blessings fall on my yard. Blessings fall on my yard. That's why the blessings I go out. I don't wanna reason bad things no more. I don't wanna go back to where I did before. Make nobody stress me, no disturb me, cha.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. That was our DJ there, Damilola Keresi of Rwanda. That was our Rwandan DJ giving us the Afro beats. Thank you very much. Stay glued to you. We meet again. I've been your main man, your host, Leon Kalumiana, the media director for JCI Zambia. And I'm signing out and we're saying bye-bye and God bless.